Want to have a scandalous snack together? Okay. Have you heard about those Alexander brothers? One of them went to jail when his wife was giving birth, and they're all good-looking guys, come from money, from the upper echelons of society in New York, and they are all going down. And they have a list of people that no one talks about, but I know because I've met them, and I know who their list is. And these people must be shaking in their boots, okay? Like years ago, Heidi Fleiss was a madam, and she had all the names in LA that were in her little black book. That's another day for another scandal story because I know all of them, and I always know a person adjacent to it for some reason. Okay, so I had met the guy Tal Alexander, and he was a good-looking guy, like I guess a real estate broker, and would get girls for some of his wealthy clients. Like it seemed like he just was a guy who was young and about town, and the wealthy men were, you know, very, 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 very rich, and they were older, and he would be around and he would sell them houses and also invite girls to their houses. And they were these young bimbos, and I've seen the girls. I mean, I didn't know what was going on, and I still don't know what was going on, but I remember seeing all these girls. So I met this guy through that group of people, like just like adjacent, right? I was newly single, and I was going out to different dinner parties, and that's how I met him, one of these dinner parties. Then I saw him on a shared private plane. I was with my daughter, and we were talking. He was saying he was in Miami, and he and his brother were flipping houses, and he was hosting a Rolex party for this company, and like he was very, very friendly, never tried a thing with me, I must say that, you know, but he was engaging and charming. Okay. Then I go to look at a place in Tribeca, and he's with the other guy, like he's the listing broker. And I see him, no real anything. And then I'm selling my apartment, okay, my apartment in Soho, and I'm comparing him to Ryan Serhant, and I ended up with another guy. So Ryan had the listing for a minute. He priced it $500,000 less than I ended up getting, and I really thought I could get the $500,000 more. Side note, the same thing happened with Frederick. And it wasn't really Ryan. It was a girl on his team that was ultimately the one showing it every time. And this guy, Tal, was trying to get my listing, and he went to look at it with my assistant, not with me. But when I didn't go with him, he was sort of like nasty and entitled in an email. Like, well, you should have gone with us because we do this, and we like sort of like pushy. Okay, really pushy, which is an interesting word when you have three brothers that are arrested for SA. And I didn't like it, and my assistant didn't like it. Then when I heard all this was coming out, I was like, wow. Side note again, I ended up hiring another different real estate broker who was great and got me the money I wanted.